So much dust. It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
I'm sorry. How can I help you, friend?
Would you repair it?
Oh well, what can you do? Farewell then. Christ almighty. Christ, what a day.
It's already cooled off. It's not worth it. Good. This won't take long now. Good. That looks finished. All done.
Greetings.
I found the water goblin's silver axe.
What do you mean?
The one from your store. Two brothers, a silver axe, a water goblin. One brother got the axe.
Wait, so you actually found it?
Here you go.
It's not possible.
I just followed your story. I found the pier by the rock tower pond, then went up to the old oak tree, then the big stone.
Doesn't really look like a woodcutter's axe.
But you didn't say it was a woodcutter's axe. You only said the water goblin's axe was silver.
I did, but still. In all the years that that story's been told, everyone thought it was just a fairy tale for children. It has 4 different endings nowadays. When Johann and Jaleov tells the tale, it's about 2 sisters, and the water goblin grants one of them a pair of silver slippers. The other sister was jealous, but she didn't bother with the water goblin. She found her sister straight away and pushed her off a cliff in Apollonia. It's the same story, but Johann gave it some extra colour. Best not go looking for the slippers too. Although, with your luck. Take care, friend.
That's a load of shit. Are you going to do laundry?
I'd like to discuss the...
That's too much. You see? I hope you'll be satisfied, my friend.
Good day.
What'll it be?
Show me your wares.
Maybe next time then. Yeah, greetings.
I'll have a look at the...
I'd like to do something... Satisfied?
That sounds really interesting. Aye. I'm glad you found what you needed, Henry. Take care.
Greetings to you.
Excuse me.
You have a kind master. God bless. God be with you. Fuck. How's life treating you? Not so bad.
Good to see you.
Then you want something to drink?
Bring me some wine. Certainly. What a nice day. I'm sorry.
Greetings to you.
I heard some interesting books from Prague have arrived. There's one I'd like to borrow. A sand-coloured cover.
Yes, several rare and... But why are you interested in an
I've heard there are some Every alchemist is in dogged pursuit of wisdom, especially those from Prague.
Perhaps you know more about that book than I do. Well, I'll have to disappoint you. Lord Nickvard Libak helped me sort the new books at the time, and the one you're looking for, he left with it before I could even discover what it's about. All I remember is the author's initials, B.B. I'm fairly benevolent when it comes to lending books, but he's had it borrowed for an excessive amount of time now.
I'll have a talk with Nickvard.
You think I haven't tried? But since you've already offered to address this pressing situation, it seems Nickvard... I've warned him repeatedly not to carry borrowed books around with him, but to leave them in his chamber and read them there. But Nickvard is old and stubborn.
The price of such a book must be incalculable. People like Nickvard are too dumb to understand.
But I digress. As I said, Nickvard is intentionally avoiding me. But I've made headway. I've managed to find 3 people who've spoken to him recently. Bertha, the cook, Regina, the maid, and Hirsch, the hand.
I reckon those aren't the only 3 people that know him.
I'm surprised that he's ever spoken to anyone but myself. Nickvard is a loner, which is also why I suspect something bad has happened. Now that he's decided to leave his shell, that is. But I'm afraid that's all I've managed to find out. Since Lord von Berkov's arrival, I've been preoccupied with other matters.
I'll help you. I'll ask all 3 and see if they lead me to Nickvard.
Many thanks. If you aren't sure what to do, stop by and we'll discuss what you found out.
Before I go, can you tell me where I can find those people in the castle?
Who, exactly?
You said Nickvard is avoiding you. Where at the castle does he live? Are there any places he frequents?
Nickvard lives like a hermit here at Trotsky. Like a ghost. His chambers are in the Crone's Tower. But God knows if he's ever slept there. He took his meals down in the Crone's kitchen. Lately, I've often seen him talking to Regina in the Knight's Hall, in the Maiden, or looking out the hall window. I caught sight of him a few times with Hirsch at the transport yard below the castle.
So I just have to hope I run into him somewhere.
Nickvard always just shows up. I've rarely ever found him on my own. I'm not surprised you can't find him anywhere, since I've been trying myself.
Where is Bertha?
Bertha cooks for us in the Crone's kitchen. If you can't find her there, try the first house in the
Where is Regina?
As Lord von Berkoff's personal maid, she'll likely be somewhere in the Maiden's Palace. Perhaps in the Knight's Hall, or on the floor above it, near the Lord's Chamber.
Where is Hirsch?
I've seen him with Hirsch at the transport yard below the castle. He sleeps in the house directly across from it. I don't know him much, though.
That's everything I needed to know.
Well, do you feel better now you've stopped eating game? What did the apothecary say?
He gave me some ointment and a tincture, but he said it'd take at least a week to work.
May God be with you then. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy.
Greetings.
Bertha, instead of devils, I need your help now with Nickvard. The scribe told me you might know something about him.
Well, I'm waiting for Lord Libak to stop by. I brewed him another phial of medicine, but I don't even know if the last one helped. I told him to stop by for another one soon. I reckon he must be feeling better.
Did he say where he...
I can't say. I promised Lord Libak his secret is safe with me.
Oh, come now. Nickvard misplaced an important book somewhere. A sort of alchemist cookbook. I need to find it.
I remember the recipes by heart. And Lord Libac's secret is certainly worth more than any book.
Listen, Berth. Do you realize your stubbornness is making every... Nickvard could have got himself into a lot of trouble by borrowing that book. Maybe somebody tried to kill him, and you don't even know about it. You think he's suffering from rheumatism or something?
Aye, right, I'm sure that's how it is. Like Lord Libac is part of some grand conspiracy. As if, you idiot.
I don't know how else to convince you.
Greetings.
God bless you.
Greetings. Do you need something?
Do you know where I can find Nickvard? The scribe said you might know.
Erazim is suddenly interested in Nickvard and me. You don't say. But when I need him to read something for me, he never has the time. I'm sorry.
I was asking about Nickvard.
Aye, I heard you. Say, can you read?
I can.
In that case, would you mind reading this message I have from Nickvard?
Show me. Dear Mistress of the Chambers. What is it?
Oh, what I wouldn't give to get messages from someone else. Say, Lord Capon. Never mind. Read on. Though I reckon it interests you more than me.
Persevere. We shall soon escape the dungeon of those two women. Cursed fate, however, has placed an obstacle in my way. The heat of the Lightbringer's potion is working, and I can feel my insides being reborn. But when the last remnants of old age left my body, something else was washed away with them.
How much longer is it?
Not much. My damn clumsiness has sent all of the Lightbringer's secrets into the void, but fear not, I shall get them back. May this be the first task on the road to your liberation. That's it.
Beautiful.
That was complete nonsense.
Imagine how I felt having to listen to it.
But what does it mean? Can you explain any of it to me?
Lord Libac has taken a liking to me. I suggested to him it wasn't proper for a noble to have an affair with a maid. But he thought I meant he was too old for me. But then he found what he calls the Lightbringer's potion book. He said it would light a flame in him that would burn out all that's old. So I suppose it worked. Hooray!
I know the book he's talking about, but what does he mean, into the void?
Look, can we stop talking about this? I feel a little uncomfortable here talking about some old lovelorn nobleman.
I understand. Just one more thing, please. When was the last time you saw Nickvard? And where?
The last time was in the Knight's Hall. I found that message a few days ago.
Thanks anyway.
I said surrender!
Good day to you.
Blessings to you.
Excuse me. Good afternoon.
I'm looking for Nickvard.
Hey, Nick. I mean, look, I suppose his task was...
What do you mean, forgot?
Nick Libac, that is, entrusted me with a big task. He's a castle lord, but then I heard what another castle lord was planning. Von Berg, he says there's a war on.
I need to know more about what Nick...
No. There are new...
What are you blathering about?
Von Berghoff said there's a war. I told him, watch out for spies, Sir Otter. You're a spy.
I'm not.
Ha! That's why you have to be vetted. The side that Nickvard's on, just so you know.
I'd like to.
Hold your...
Tell me what you want.
A sword.
Sword? Hmm? What sword?
A long and very good one to help me deal with other spies. If you bring it to me, I'll know you're not an enemy spy who should fear me. Forge one, buy one, or even maybe from one of the guards at the training ground or down by the gate. During the...
Steal a sword? That sounds like something a spy would do.
Not a spy who wants to help von Berghoff's most loyal servant. By servant, I mean me. See, once I get a sword, I'll fill you in on Nickvard's task.
Listen, Hurst.
Don't try any word games on deeds. Talk louder.
I'll think of a...
Good day to you. I'll have a look.
Why are you... wasting my time? If you don't want anything then, eh?
Take care. Take care.
care.
I'd like to discuss... Do we have a deal?
You must be... Aye, you... Thank you, and take care.
Where did I?
Good day to you.
You silly doggy.
Excuse me.
God bless.
I'm looking...
I suppose.
What
Nick, he's a... But then he's...
I need to know...
No.
I understand.
A sword.
Sword? What sword?
A lot. If you forge, maybe from...
Steel?
Not a spicer. Once I...
I'll think of a...
Excuse me?
Servus, guter.
I'm a servant.
I'm the bailiff of the town. Ich bin froh they did not hang him. Though mainly for him.
It was a mistake worth.
As a bailiff, I know very well how to handle poachers. Aber ja, du hast recht. In the case of the Lord of Leipa...
Really?
Aber ja, as nobility, he should have only paid a heavy fine for hunting animals in another lord's estate. Würde nicht be hanged like a common thief.
Why did you come
as a bailiff?
What was that?
Leibeigenschaft. Ich bin ein Vasall von Herrn Otto von Bergo.
So he summoned you to his castle?
Me and 20 men of our town militia. It seems there is some vermin running rampant on the estate. Auf Wiedersehen, Mann.
I'm sorry.
Greetings, and with you.
Good day to you.
Good to see you, friend. God grant you health.
Greetings.
Good day.
Blessings to you.
Are you looking for something? Are you looking for something?
And stand there all day. I don't care.
Wouldn't it be best if you left? Something might go missing. And then there'll be trouble.
I bought a lovely yew bow the other day for a great price.
What good's a bow to you, for God's sake? What a waste of money.
Didn't you hear that the king himself announced that everyone should have a good bow on hand?
Which king would that be?
I don't know exactly. But when the king commands, his subjects have to obey, don't they?
You didn't hear it from the trader who sold you the bow, by any chance?
Aye. Come to think of it, it was him who told me.
Hail. inheritance. But your father's still alive, isn't he? Aye, but he drills on it himself. He gets the ceiling there, trains nearly up. Does he get it off? Nearly all the time. And he's always threatening to leave everything to the church if I don't go and see him.
Aye, once old folks start getting soft in the head, it's bad news.
Exactly. Let me tell you, I'd rather die poor but young than to go through that.
Good afternoon.
What do you have for...
Oh well, what can you do? Farewell then.
Praise the Lord.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Lord be with you. What do you need?
I'd like to...
What are you?
was I just thinking about?
Greetings to you. It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
Jesus Christ.
About Nick...
How many times do I have to...
Medicine...
That's not...
Well, if a nobleman's secret is worth...
I suppose Lord Libac...
Of course.
So many groschen.
But now tell me.
Well, it's a common potion for a bellyache. Just better tasting. It helps your meals go down easier and come out slower the other end. In that regard, Lord Libac had everything came out much too quick.
Nick Vard didn't have time to run down the stairs, eh?
It was in the privy down below the crone. By the training ground, I helped him clean his hose and made him the medicine, and I promised that I wouldn't say anything. Lord Libac is quite particular about the impression he makes on the young maids, you know. That's why he didn't use the privy near the maids' quarters, though it's closer to his chamber, but to the arena instead, and only when there weren't any. But this time...
Is that all?
What else is there to say? That the entire time he looked as if he'd done the worst. It happens to the best of us, and I told him as much then. I'm just surprised he never came back for another file. I must say, he did look as if the fate of the entire castle was suddenly on his...
I don't know if this is going to do me any good.
Well, you could have found a worse clue.
Thanks anyway. like to do something...
Do we have it? You really won't... Aye. I'm glad you found what you need.
Jesus Christ be praised. Otherwise, I'll have to catch Paul to look for him. Maybe he just popped out and will be right back.
He has no business popping
Leave
out
that
when I
door
have-
alone, familiar?
Yeah, the place by the Zhehrovka stream.
What then? Has the water sprite been up to his mischief again?
About Nick...
Got that
You wanted us...
That's perfect. I don't think you're a spy.
What about Nick?
Nickvad asked me to do something for him. Either way, Nick looked troubled and not very healthy. He wanted me to fetch him some, and I told him I would. At least I could check to see if anyone was sneaking around. But then Nickvad clutched his belly and ran off. So I never found out what he wanted.
That's all?
Aye. If you run into Nickvad, ask him if he still needs it or when I'll be going into war soon.
I'll tell him.
God bless.
Greeting.
I'm sorry. Oh, come on.
What? What brings you here?
Greetings to you.
Excuse me.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Greetings.
Ah, shit! What the?
I apologize.
Excuse me.
That's nice now. It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
God bless you.
God be with you. Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends.
God be with you. How's the watch going?
Not bad. So far.
Careful. Good to see ya.
Greetings.
I'm sorry.
God bless.
About that,
Please tell me.
not yet.
Tell me what you've learned.
It looks like He told Regina it would restore his... He must have spent a lot of time on the privy at the training grounds below the Crone. Bertha brewed a digest when he wasn't shitting or writing notes to servants. He asked Hirsch to bring him something from beyond the castle wall, and then he vanished.
What do you think of...
You said that Nick Vard had a habit of carrying books everywhere. It's possible it fell down the latrine while he was shitting by the training ground. And now it's lying somewhere on the cliffs beyond Trusky.
That actually sounds quite likely to me. Go there and look. Perhaps you'll find...
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. What are you doing?
You must be Nickvard, eh? Poor wretch. How many more times am I gonna have to poke around in corpses and shit for that damn crazle?
Hey, you there! Please help me!
What's going on?
I beg you, untie me! Thanks for untying me. Help me! I've been robbed!
How about I take a look? No, but...
I said...
Didn't even hurt, did it?
Well, it almost didn't hurt.
Tell me more about...
I was ambushed. They beat the shit out of me, took what they could carry, and left me in no...
Well, be thankful they didn't murder...
True as that may be, they took all my wares.
I'll help you. As a good Christian...
God will repay. If you have some spare clothing, I'll take what boots and hose would come in useful.
I'll give you some... Here you are. I'll find you some...
Right.
That's all I can...
Thank you so much. And God be with you.
do what we talk about?
I don't think so.
Good day to you.
I have the book for...
Well, I must admit, I haven't had an apprentice.
I didn't even look inside.
You had a treasure like this in your hands, and you weren't even... Well, I suppose it's not... This really is something. But why is it all covered in shit?
Let's just say the script actually wasn't even under it.
Oh, refining saltpeter. Of course. Well, alas.
So what now?
God in heaven, you're seeing this.
Good morning.
I have the...
Well,
I had a peek inside.
You'll find out soon enough. Show. This really is something. But why is it all covered in sh...
Let's be actually under it.
Ah, refining saltpeter. Boy, of course. Well, the last chapter.
So what now?
Charcoal. As long as Black Bertolt didn't make any mistakes in his...
What Bertolt? I'm tired of flying back and forth like a rag on a stick. I won't be led around by the nose.
Believe it or not, all this secrecy had its reasons. It's time. You go ahead. I'm going to get a few...
All right, then.